First of all, I want to stress what is a system. I want to tell you what it is because I hear this, it's like a buzzword online. You need to have this system, this blueprint, this, protocol. And they're just words, bro. They're honestly just words. So I want to actually teach you what it means because everyone's like, you need my system, you need my protocol, and then doesn't elaborate. And then I'm left in absolute confusion. So I'm not going to leave you in confusion. A system is a routine, a set routine that you have that allows you to work towards one specific goal that you care about. So for example, you could have a diet system. So you have a diet routine day to day that you eat every single day. That's going to allow you to take you towards your goal of cutting 20 pounds. That's a system. And you need to find a system that works, a system that's enjoyable. And when we're talking about transforming your body, building a great physique, you need a workout system, a diet system, a sleep system, a lifestyle system. Now, you need all of these things to be successful, and I'm going to talk about all of them in this video, every single one. But we're going to be talking about it in the context of a workout system. But all this advice can be applied to any of the systems that I've just named. It is very, very important. I just think you're going to understand if I put it in the context of a workout. You've got 10 IQ, but you can just about barely understand how workout routines are beneficial, right? So, yeah, you need a system that works. This is why I provide a community down in the description and literally hours and hours and hours of video access to walking you through step by step how to build an insane physique, a top 1% physique in your age category. Not only that, but you've got access to me. You can literally message me on it, right? And I can hold you accountable. And fitness coaches are charging thousands of pounds for that, right? And it's insane. Mine's what, 50 pounds? And I'm doing the same thing, holding you accountable, making you feel seen, whilst giving you all the secret information, right? Fitness coaches are charging thousands for that, bro. So it's genuinely a steal, and having that system can make or break how much progress that you make. And the one piece of advice to having a system or getting a system, whether it's mine or whether it's your own or whether it's someone else's, right? You just need to pick. That is the one piece of advice that I can give to you. You just need to pick. You sitting around thinking, what's the best system to do, As a beginner especially, right? What's the best thing that I should do? I've got one piece of advice for you, which is just fucking pick. Just fucking pick. You don't understand how much fucking time I've wasted by sitting here thinking about what I'm gonna do, especially as a beginner when you don't have a clue. You'll sit here thinking that you're an expert, thinking that what you actually choose is gonna be correct. When in reality, you have no fucking clue what you're on about. You're just using it as a form of procrastination and a tool to put off the actual work that you've got to do. So you're sat here thinking, convincing yourself you're productive when you're just sat in the same fucking place and you're gonna waste 6 months, a year. Did you say this last year, right? Did you say this? I'm hearing people talk about New Year's resolutions, right? Did you have a New Year's resolution last time? And is it done? Is it completed? Is it checked off? The answer is probably not. Especially if we're talking about your physique here, the answer is probably not. You spent 12 months of precious time you will never get back. You only have about 75 of those, by the way, in your entire life. Thinking about something. And where has it got you? Where? Are you starting in the same spot? You've got the same piece of fat around your fucking belly? You can still get a fucking handful on your face. Where has it got you? Absolutely fucking nowhere. So clearly it doesn't work. So why do you keep doing it? Here's a solution. Just fucking pick one. Doesn't matter if you know it's right. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. Doesn't matter if you're not sure how to do it. Fuck around and find out. Just pick one and try it. And I guarantee you're going to make so much more progress than the 99% of the people that are watching this video thinking about it. Thinking about it gets you nowhere. I wasted months of my life thinking about it. And you're not going to do the fucking same. I'm not going to let you. Stop thinking and just choose. You'll find out if you enjoy it or not later down the line. And once you choose one, once you choose a system, a workout routine, a plan that you enjoy, stick. Please, just stick to that. Don't change. Just for context, I've had 3 workout routines in 3.5 years. That's why I've been fucking insane. That's why I make more progress than everyone else. 3 workout routines in 3.5 years. Speaks for itself. How to get consistent on a system. So you finally pick the system, you finally fucking took the advice, you're not just watching for dopamine, you've sat down and said, yeah, I'm gonna do this system for my life, right? And I'm like, oh my God, yes, finally, you fucking chose one. How do you stay consistent to it? And all I wanna say for this is make sure you enjoy it. When you finally pick a system and you've like messed about and you finally found one that you enjoy, that's what's gonna allow you to be consistent, you know? You don't hear someone that really, really enjoys football complaining about their consistency. You don't hear someone that really, really enjoys their workout routine complaining about consistency. You don't hear someone that really, really enjoys their diet complain about eating the same foods every single day. Because they enjoy it. Why would you complain when you enjoy it? It's always people that hate what they do that complain about consistency, moan about consistency. Oh, I'm not consistent in this, how do I do this, how do I do that? And always asking questions. The key is to just fucking enjoy it. It is that simple. I don't understand why bodybuilders are the only sport in the world where it's acceptable to do something you fucking dislike. Choose something that you actively dislike. I know someone that does FBEOD split, which is full body every other day, right? And he's good mates with my brother. And my brother was talking about he's really interested in the gym and stuff. He's trying to get into it right now, so I'm helping him with that. And he was like, should I do this? And I was like, well, let's be honest, would you enjoy it? And he's like, no, but it's science-based. And I asked, right, you're starting this gym journey, right? And I literally just looked him in the face. Do you think you will be that consistent? And I could tell his answer already because he stuttered as he gave his answer. And you know, he's trying to be like, yeah, be consistent, yeah. But you can tell that, you know, it's not believable, right? And I turned around and was like, right, so why make it harder on yourself by doing something you dislike? I guarantee you're gonna come in, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be sleep deprived, you're gonna be hungry, you're gonna be warm inside, it's fucking pigeon down outside. You're not gonna wanna go if you hate the fucking split, if you hate the system. And he was like, yeah, true. So why fucking choose it? It's not science-based, it's not effective if you don't go at all, is it? It's all right having the most science-based and effective system and routine, but if you don't go, it's not going to work. You have to actually put in the work to see the results, and you're not going to put in the work consistently to get those results if you dislike the fucking system. So if it's anything, if it's your sleep, pick a time you enjoy. If it's your workout routine, pick a time you enjoy. Pick a workout routine that you enjoy. Again, we provide loads in the link in the description. If it's your diet, pick foods you fucking like. You wouldn't choose a diet with foods that you dislike because you know you wouldn't eat it. So why do people do this for workout routines? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Now, another thing for consistency is constant reminders. It's all right. I can tell you so many times I've sat down in this chair and been like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking change my life. I'm gonna have this system and this system is gonna change my life. You write it down, you actually become really productive. You know, it's 30 minutes gone by, an hour's gone by, you've not even touched a screen in like 3 hours, which is insane because you're used to watching brain rot videos every fucking morning as soon as you wake up, right? So you feel insanely productive and feel great about yourself. The endorphins are rushing in, you're writing page after page after page of fucking like words, right? And you know, you're looking at it, you're done, you're like, oh my God, this system's gonna change my life. And you're looking at it, you're like, yeah, that sounds good, that's gonna get me to the results I've want. Everything's worked out, you know, it's got everything that a system needs, right? But the ink can't move from this page, you know? You don't have a photographic memory. So, you know, you're on the system for 2 days, then, you know, it's a rest day, let's say, and you forget about this system entirely because it's in your book, and now your book's fucking closed. Now your book's closed, tucked in a drawer somewhere, and you're not thinking about it. So you're gonna easily forget. And when you forget these things, you're gonna revert back to, you know, the life you've always had, the life you've always lived. Remember, the life that you lived before adopting these systems, whether it's a workout routine, the sleep, drinking water, nutrition, hydration, whatever it may be, whatever you want to improve, right? You spent 15, 20 years maybe, your entire life before this point, doing things that don't include this system in your life. right? So when you want to change your life, this is the very difficult part. When you want to change your life, you need a reminder, because you're not used to this. Your consciousness isn't used to taking this factor into account when you live day-to-day life. You've never thought about a workout system in your life. You've never thought about nutrition in your life, right? And now all of a sudden you're really motivated, fine, but your body isn't going to remember it. So that's why you need to constantly remind yourself. And there's a few ways to do this, right? So let's talk about specifically workout right now. Get a workout routine app. Get a workout routine app. Write all of your routines in there, your systems in there, and then just record every session. And even have notifications on the app, so it has to remind you. Now, usually I would not recommend notifications for literally anything, but if it has to remind you to stay consistent on this path, do it. Fucking do it, right? Write things on your fucking wall. So now every time I wake up and I sit in this chair, I see these pieces of paper. So I can never forget the night routine that I have, the goals that I've set, the like routines and systems that I have myself. I can never forget them because they're always in my line of sight. They're about eye level, them pieces of paper. Do you think that was done on accident? No. I need reminders, especially because I always forget. My memory is terrible. I literally don't remember like the majority of my fucking childhood, right? Like, I think my earliest memory that I have is me being like 6 years old, which is ridiculous. I don't know what's wrong with my memory. I don't know if it's just me being an idiot. I couldn't tell you, right? But I have this thing where I can't remember shit. Like, you could tell me something in the morning, I forget by the end of the day. Even if it was something memorable that happened. Like, I can't remember the majority of the childhood memories that I've had. When you can look at it and be like, oh my God, that's sad. I don't know what I'm missing out on. I just can't remember, right? So I have really bad problems with memory. So I have to literally fucking write things down in big fucking bubble writing, color it in so I can fucking see it, bro. And I have to have it at eye level. And that's how I remember, right? So you can call me a Mong or whatever, but if this works for a Mong like me, it can work for you, right? Write things down on your wall. No one's gonna look at you insane. My parents thought I was pretty fucking like, they respected me for it. They were like, okay. Especially when they read the stuff that was on there. They were like, oh, like he actually cares about his life, you know? So don't think my parents are gonna judge me, my brother's gonna judge me, whoever I bring back's gonna judge me. No one said anything to me, you know? So, and even if they do, I think it's more important. Your journey's more important, right? The system that you have is more important. So who the fucking gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck what other people think? I just have to say that. Who cares? Because I fucking don't. Who cares? And trust me, when you let go of caring about people that don't even care about you's opinions, life gets so much fucking better. Honestly, so much better. So, write things on your fucking wall. If you have a workout routine or anything in your notes, put it as your phone wallpaper, somewhere where you can see it all of the fucking time. Somewhere where you get reminded all of the time, and that way you're never going to forget. It's easy to write a system down and, you know, get really motivated for a couple of days and then, you know, have a rest day or whatever comes up and then you forget because it's not part of your life. It's not integrated into your life yet, right? Which is fine. You spent years and years and years not doing these things. It's going to take a while for it to become natural, for it to become habitual. But until it gets to that point, you need to be able to remind yourself so you don't fall off the path. So have a workout app, fucking write shit on your wall, put it in MyFitnessPal and save it, have notifications on for the apps that are actually going to remind you. I have to stress this, I wouldn't recommend notifications for the majority of people, but if it reminds you of your journey, do it. Have it as your fucking wallpaper. Something, right? Remind yourself. And also track workouts. Same as you would track your sleep, same as you would track your diet, right, on MyFitnessPal. Track things, because when you get into the habit of tracking things, you're automatically going to do those things, you know? Because you have to track it, if that makes sense. So for me, sometimes I actually remember to eat at a specific time and a specific meal because I have to think, oh, I've got to track it today. Or I've not been on MyFitnessPal in a while. And I remember, oh, that means I should probably eat, and then I'll eat and track it, and then it works, right? So track it in a way you think comes after the eating, but it can actually help you remind you to eat as well. So it's like kind of this double bubble effect kind of thing. So track your workouts, track your meals, track your sleep, whatever system that you really, really care about. And the final thing that I've got for consistency is understanding the flip-flop mindset is going to allow you to make no progress. So you know how we talked about Just pick a routine. Just pick a routine. I've only had 3 workout routines in 3.5 years. Pick a system, stick to a system. When you are unsure and when you are flip-flopping from system to system, and this usually comes from, again, trying to over-optimize, trying to overcomplicate it rather than just picking the one that you enjoy. That's why I give his advice out, because you're like, oh, this workout routine, this system is very good for this thing, right? And then you discover a new one. It's like, oh my God, this is good for that thing and that thing, so I'll change to that thing. But when you keep flip-flopping from system to system, from workout routine to workout routine, from diet routine to diet routine, from sleep schedule to sleep schedule, you're making no progress. I want you to imagine you've only got a specific amount of energy, right? You've only got a specific amount of like points. And when you're putting so much energy and effort into so many different things, you're actually not going far. So if you imagine it as like a bar chart, right? You've only got a certain amount of energy to put into each bar. And the more bars you have, the less high the bars will go, because obviously you understand that you have to share that energy among the more bars that there are as they increase, right? So the more things that you have to focus on, the more things that you keep switching to, the further you're going to get, because you're sharing your energy amount among more things, right? Compared to the streamlined approach of just pick one that I really enjoy. Let's get really strong at this workout routine, this system. Let's get very consistent at this diet system, right? Put all my fucking energy and effort into that. That's going to go so much further because you're streamlined and focused into one thing. So understand that flip-flopping isn't going to get you nowhere. Just pick the one that you enjoy. That's why I give the advice. And finally, the fun part, treat the system like a video game. Now, all the fucking video game addicts are just like, I know how to do this, I'm the fucking best, whatever, I've got my fucking controller, doesn't have stick drift or whatever. Treat it like a video game. And what that basically means is try and beat your high score. Try and like make it addictive, right? Because you're addicted to video games, let's be real, so why not get addicted to the success and keeping strict to a system instead? That's what allows you success. So, check boxes off. Check off boxes. The more boxes that you check off, there's a tracker, I keep looking over here because I literally have a check box over there, by the way. When you check off a box, it makes it feel like you've completed a mission in a game. And that makes it fucking addictive. When you can come back and say, yeah, I fucking did that. I did a workout today. I ate all my macros today. I ate enough calories today. You get to check off that box and it gives you a sense of dopamine, but the good dopamine, the dopamine that came from hard work. And that's going to positively reinforce them actions in the future. So especially when the system hasn't integrated into your life properly, having that box to tick, again, write it on your wall. Do a workout routine today, tick the box. It's going to positively reinforce that, remind you, again, another great reminder, and also just allow you to be consistent. Another thing is try and beat your score. We talked about, literally briefly mentioned this. This works in the gym, right? Try and beat your score, get more reps than you did last week. Again, try and be more consistent for more days than you were last time. Try and increase the streak. Now, don't obsess over this, but just make it a fun little goal. Try and beat the streak in the diet. Try and have less junk food today. Try and beat, all right, so I had 3 pieces of junk food yesterday. Let's try and get 2. Beating the score, and then you're progressively getting better. For sleep, all right, I had 7 hours and 50 minutes of sleep. Let's try and get that to 8 hours. My recovery score on my Whoop is 59. Let's try and get it to 69. Whee! You know, beating your score is extremely addictive because it brings out that mechanism. That's why video games are so addictive, because this mechanism of trying to make progress, trying to achieve something better than last time is extremely, extremely addictive. So why not get it from a place of in real life that's going to actually allow you to benefit rather than just the fucking pixels on the screen, right? And the final thing that I've got is momentum is a power-up. It's literally a power-up. When I don't know if you've ever played Mario, right? I don't know how old you are, but Mario, when he gets the fucking, I think it's a gold star, and it's ding, 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 ding. Like, that is what momentum feels like, right? You're running through fucking obstacles, and you should take damage if you're a normal Mario, but because you're golden Mario, you're fucking running through shit like it's not even there, right? Momentum is like that. Once it's set in, give it 2-3 weeks of the new system, 2-3 weeks of the new workout routine, 2-3 weeks of the fucking, diet protocol, 2-3 weeks of the sleep routine, the sleep schedule, and it will be integrated. That's the insane part. It becomes easy, it becomes fun. Because these things still benefit your life, but it's without all the mental turmoil of having to think about it, having to be constantly reminded. So if you get through the first 2-3 weeks, you've beaten 99.9% of the fucking population, right, in this area. And then it becomes fucking easy from there. All you have to do is just keep up the momentum. It's that simple. I'm consistent in the gym now more than ever because it's finally set in. I've picked the same time, I've picked a good system that I enjoy, all the workouts, all the exercises I enjoy are there. I go at the same time every single day, and I've been doing it for long enough now that I don't have to think about it, and I'm in that free flow of momentum where it's not plaguing my mind thinking I have to go to the gym all the time, because I just do it. It's just who I am. It's just part of me, and that's great. Honestly, it's a great feeling because it improves my life. I don't even have to think about it, and now I've become one of those people that just do things that are good in their life on autopilot, and that makes me so much better at, like, so much more skillful, so much more consistent in the realm of fitness than like literally everyone else. Because while everyone's like, yeah, I have to go today, I'm pushing myself and using their discipline, which I get is still an important skill. Fine. I don't have to. I enjoy every day of it, and it genuinely fulfills me. So I'll push harder than you. I'll train harder than you. I'll work out harder than you. I'll get an extra rep more than you, and I'll make more gains than you. And over 5-10 years, I'm gonna look so much fucking better than you because I enjoy this shit, because I'm using my momentum as a power up. That's how it's so important. I really hope this video made sense today, because people chuck out the, oh, do this system, do that routine, do this protocol so often, and it's like a buzzword. No one knows what it actually fucking means. So I tried to explain it in this video as best as I could today. A system is something that you have that makes, it's like a routine that brings you towards a specific goal that you really care about. So a workout routine is a system. A sleep scheduled routine, going to bed at this time, waking up at this time, is a system. Eating these foods at this time in the morning and then later on having this food, later on having that food, a diet routine is a system. And when the more systems that you have in place and the more consistent you are at each system, the better your life will get. Now, we teach all of these things, first link in the description. You get not only all the fucking secrets, all the super fucking exclusive lessons that every bodybuilder learns at the Gatekeeper and charge £1,000 for like 50 quid from me. You also get direct message access to me and the other boys that are in there that are on the same path as you. And while fitness influencers and fitness coaches are charging thousands and thousands and thousands just to hold you accountable, I'm going to do the same whilst giving you all the secret sauce for a fraction of the price. It is fucking no-brainer. It's one of the best products I've ever made, and I guarantee your physique will drastically change because of that. All you have to do is give it a chance. First of all, I want you to take the advice that I say in these videos seriously, so you can trust me, so you can see that the advice that I give you genuinely has a positive effect on your life, because it does. You just have to take that fucking leap of faith. I get it. It's scary trusting one on the internet, but my life has only improved when I have took the advice of someone who's got their best interest out for me. Regardless of whether it's in person or on the internet, my life has only improved when I've stayed true to the advice that's genuinely worked for me from someone that's on the internet. And I'm trying to do the same for you today. So just please take this advice seriously. Then once you can trust me, join the paid program. Then your life is going to improve even fucking more, right? I'm going to hold you accountable, and I'm going to make sure you're successful, because that's all I care about. Don't care about the views, all that sort of stuff. Just want to make you successful. It's that simple. I've also got Instagram and TikTok in the description. Check them out. And also, you can message me on there. All DMs are open again to build more trust. And ask me anything, bro, about bodybuilding, about fitness. I'm going to help you for free. You know, again, fitness influencers don't do that. Don't make you feel seen. Charge thousands for direct message access. All you have to do is click one link. It's completely free. And again, also free to like and subscribe so you never miss more of these videos, because I think I'm putting out most of the best value on the internet right now. So, if you're a follower of mine, your own life is going to improve. That's all I want. And that's all I'm trying to give to you today. So, without further ado, have a good session. I'm going to hit fucking chest, boys. I can't wait to hit fucking chest.
I think I've got 2 plates for 1, then 2 back off sets of 95 for 5, all paused. Can't wait. I'm gonna lift some heavy ass fucking weight, yeah, buddy. Ain't nothing but a peanut, and I'm gonna have a great session, bro. And I hope you have a fucking great session too. So I'll see you later.